Since being drafted by the Golden State Warriors back in 2020, James Wiseman has struggled to hit his stride in the league. Now he finds himself on the Detroit Pistons, facing the harsh reality that he could be out of the league soon. But what if he became a superstar? I mean, there's a reason the Warriors drafted him second overall. They saw the potential. So today I made Wiseman a star player. He's got great attributes. I also added a bunch of badges, increased his shot tendencies, and overall just made him an absolute beast. So we're gonna see what Wiseman can do. Can he propel this Pistons team that has been historically bad to start off the season into the play-in tournament, maybe even the playoffs this season, or will it take a while? Let's get into the simulation and find out. Also, I wanted to mention that the ultimate goal for James Wiseman is to win an MVP and an NBA championship, so we'll see if he can complete those goals in this video. Season number 1 is wrapped. James Wiseman was not able to win MVP just yet, but he did take home the Defensive Player of the Year, and you can see the numbers are ridiculous for Wiseman. 22 points, 13 boards, 2 assists, and 2 blocks a game. And somehow Christian Braun won Most Improved Player over James Wiseman. Yeah, whatever, man. Wiseman made All-NBA third team this year, so it's clear he's got some work to do before he becomes the MVP of the league, but he's got time to make those improvements. As for the team, we were really good. We won 54 games, and considering the Pistons have like 2 wins so far in real life, this is a massive improvement. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Boston Celtics, and it seems like their veteran experience could be too much for us. We're down 3-2 in the series, but we are going to force game 7, so let's see if James Wiseman can finish the job on the big stage. In game 7, we're going to get a chance to see James Wiseman in action. We've got a 2-point game here, Celtics have the ball, and we're down. Jason Tatum gets the screen from Kristaps Porzingis. JT gonna pull the mid-range J and knock it down. We need Wiseman to step up there. Cade's gonna get the screen from James Wiseman. Wiseman gets it, passes it over to Isaiah Stewart for 3, who misses it. Now Jason Tatum has it for the Boston Celtics. Tatum attacking Bogdanovich, and Wiseman can't get the contest in time. We're down by 6. Cade Cunningham finds Wiseman on the roll. Wiseman deep post, gonna miss the shot, get his own rebound, fakes, goes back up with it and misses again. Okay, it's not looking good so far for Wiseman. Jason Tatum over to Derek White, and White almost dunks on Wiseman, but he misses. Now he gets the ball back. White in the post, puts up the floater and misses it. Now the ball's gonna find Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich step back mid-range is good. Finally, somebody scores for this Pistons team. Tatum gonna pass it up to Porzingis. Porzingis over Wiseman. He misses. Finally, some good defense from James. And now we've got a 4-point game. Cade Cunningham gonna swing it to Wiseman. Wiseman defended by Porzingis. Gonna give it back to Cade. Cade fakes a couple times. And he's gonna dump it down to Wiseman in the post. Shot clock is winding down, and Wiseman gonna punch one on Porzingis. I was waiting for James Wiseman to come alive in the clutch, and there he is. We've got a 2-point game here, 27 seconds to go. We're gonna send Jason Tatum to the foul line, and Tatum's gonna knock down the first. We could use a miss from Tatum. I don't think we're gonna get it though. Both free throws are good. Cade Cunningham has it. He's wasting a lot of time right now. Fakes, gives it over to Stewart. Why is Isaiah Stewart shooting so many threes, bro? You're selling. All right, bro. GG's. Who told Isaiah Stewart to shoot all those threes? Also, Marvin Bagley being our leading scorer in game 7 is ridiculous. Shout out to Wiseman. Good playoff effort. That poster was crazy, but it's not our time just yet. You know what? Taking the worst team in the league to the 2nd seed is a huge achievement, so shout out to Wiseman for that. James Wiseman got his bag this offseason, and this young Pistons team is on the come up. I'd watch out for him this season, because if we were the 1 seed last year, look at how much better we got over the offseason. We're looking good. Season number 2 is wrapped. No MVP for James Wiseman just yet, and he wasn't able to win DPOY this year either. But shout out to Monty Williams, Coach of the Year, as we won 61 games. Wiseman didn't even make All-NBA despite his great numbers on the year. I'm not really sure why he didn't make it. But what really matters is winning championships, so let's see if Wiseman and company can get it done in Detroit this year. Round number 1, we got the Brooklyn Nets. We're up 3-2 in the series. Hopefully we can just finish this in 6. And we will. So we're moving on to round number 2 against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is our first time in the 2nd round so far in this video. The Sixers have Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. as their main two guys. Wiseman, we're going to need some good defense out of you on Joel Embiid. Games 1 and 2 are going to go to us. Game 3 goes to the Sixers, but we're going to take game 4, and we'll finish out the series in 5. So we're moving on to the conference finals against one of the toughest 2K teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. Game 3 is going to go to Cleveland. We're going to take game 4, and we beat them in 5. So we're moving on to the NBA finals, where we'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. This is an opportunity for James Wiseman to show Luka why he's the real MVP. Game 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 will also go to us. We're up 3-0 in the series, and we're going to sweep the Mavs. James Wiseman wins Finals MVP. So there's one more goal on the checklist for James, and that's to win a regular season MVP. But winning a championship in the second season of his revived NBA career is absolutely ridiculous. That is a big achievement for Wiseman. But with the team continuing to get even better, I have sky-high expectations for the squad in this upcoming year. Luka Doncic, another MVP. He's ridiculous. We might have to up some of Wiseman's stats if we want him to start beating out Luka for MVP. Shout out to our coach, Monty Williams, winning Coach of the Year. James Wiseman does make All-NBA second team, and Wiseman's numbers did go up this year. Great season for Wiseman. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Nets, just like last season, and we had the same result. We beat them in 6. Round 2, we got the Orlando Magic, we sweep them, and again, we're going to have to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the conference finals. Game number 1 of the series goes to them. Game 2 is going to go to us. Game 3 also goes to us. We're up 3-1. They're going to take game 5, and we'll win in 6. So we're moving on to the conference finals, and Asar Thompson actually wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're going to be taking on OKC in the NBA Finals. The Josh Giddey and Miles Bridges combination is ridiculous, but let's go ahead and get into it. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. We're up 3-0, and we win another chip. James Wiseman averaging almost 30 in the NBA Finals. So at this point, it's clear. James Wiseman is a bona fide superstar, but he can't get past the great Luka Doncic. So you know what? I'm going to upgrade all of his badges by 1 tier. Meaning that he'll have at least every single badge on bronze, and he's got a lot of Hall of Fames as well. So maybe that can help James beat out Luka and win that MVP award, and also it should help us as we try to win another NBA championship. Team is looking absolutely great going into another season. I'm excited for the potential three-peat. Luka's just too good, man. I gave Wiseman that huge boost and he still couldn't win MVP. But we were really good once again. 63 wins on the season, which was good enough for the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Also, James Wiseman made All-NBA third team. Not sure how he wasn't in MVP conversations with our team being so good and with his stats being so great. But in round number 1, we're going to be taking on the New York Knicks. They're coming out the play-in tournament, and we're actually struggling. We lost in 5. Oh, hold on, man. James Wiseman did his thing in a big way. Great numbers for Wiseman, but we got absolutely cooked by New York, losing in 5 games. And the guy who just keeps taking James Wiseman's MVPs goes ahead and wins a chip and a Finals MVP. You know what? We got to send James Wiseman into overdrive. I'm going to do a +5 boost to all his stats. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. James Wiseman just got a huge boost. I need to see you winning that MVP next year, James. Team still looks great. There's no excuse for James Wiseman not to get the job done for us this year, win that chip, and win that MVP. So now Wemby wants to win the MVP. Come on, James Wiseman. Nah, man, I'm kind of surprised by this. All-NBA third team? Are you kidding me, James? 65-17 on the season, though. We were once again absolutely great. Round number 1, we got the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're going to beat them in a sweep. Round 2, we got the Indiana Pacers. We're going to beat them in 6. And once again, we got the Cavs. We've been cooking them every year, but this year is going to be different. We're down 3-0 in the series to this Cleveland team. I mean, I guess we'll see if we can at least take a game, make it a little bit honorable. We do take 1 game. Okay, we're gonna take 2 games, and we lose in 6. James Wiseman was great once again, but I think it's time to send our guy James Wiseman into overdrive. Are y'all ready for the James Wiseman takeover? Because that's what's about to happen, man. I'ma up every stat to 99 all across the board. James Wiseman is going to be him. Then I'ma throw every single badge on Hall of Fame for our guy as well. If he doesn't win that MVP award, I don't know what to say. This is going to be his last chance that I give him to get that award, because he's been great year after year, but he just has yet to get over that hump and win MVP. No way James Wiseman didn't win MVP with all the attributes, all the badges, everything he needed. Sure, you got a DPOY. Congrats. You made All-NBA first team. How did you not win MVP? We went 62-20 on the season, and again, talking about the attributes and the stats, he better win a championship this year. Round 1, we get past Cleveland easy. Round 2, we get past the Bulls easily. Conference finals, looks like we're going to make easy work of the Magic. And we made it to the finals, where we're taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. When I looked at their shooting guard through center, I was terrified. Then I looked at their point guard spot and I was like, oh, we're going to be fine. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. Game 3 to the Thunder and Game 4 to the Thunder. I'd love to see some more Wiseman gameplay, so let's get in the simcast for Game 5. We got absolutely curb stomped by the Thunder, man. What a terrible performance from the team. Wiseman only 12 points. Let's see if we can at least force Game 7. No. We're going to lose to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So ultimately, in 6 seasons, James Wiseman was able to win 2 chips, 2 finals MVPs, make 6 All-Star teams, and multiple All-NBA teams as well. But even with every badge and stat in the game, he couldn't win an MVP, which was shocking. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.